U.S. Cellular Field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
First pitch, 6-10.
Sale into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, you know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. Last month, he didn't exactly provide the pop that an organization looks for out of the middle of their lineup. They're going deep only twice in the 4-week period. He'll have to do better than that if he wants to be counted on as a power threat.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Adam Jones will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs.
But you know what, guys? Only 1 home run in his last 10 games, and he just hasn't been hitting them out at the same pace he was earlier in this season.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
1-1, here it is. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Mark Trumbo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is Miguel Gonzalez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, he went into the 8th inning in his last start. It was very effective, but ended up taking the loss. He'll hope for a better outcome here in this one.
Adam Eaton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gaddis has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Melky Cabrera will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Flaherty is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Todd Frazier gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hit to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Deoner Navarro set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And that misses 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Brett Laurie will stand in. And as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. This one skied out toward right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. After 1, no score.
Leading off for Baltimore,
Evan Gattis will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
batting 6th.
Matt Wieters will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. High pop up. Laurie is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jonathan Scope will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Well, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 3.
Ryan Flaherty will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit well on the ground to first. Over to first with it is LaRoche, and that will be that. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Adam LaRoche steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late.
Adam.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cabrera is up with it. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Batting 7th. Right fielder.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters. Make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Steve Lombardozzi will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Everett Cabrera will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Jimmy Paredes will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Sales ready, 0-1 on its way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Number 44 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. And he has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
Runner goes for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jimmy Rollins gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Jimmy Rollins.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss by Rollins. He's set down on strikes for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gaddis ranging back. He gets there to make the catch. Mark Trumbo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well. A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. For Trumbo, just his 2nd stolen base on the year. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman,
Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
We see this quite a bit. Guys, they get over anxious when they've got a chance to pick up an RBI or two. That's a great time for something off speed.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Todd Frazier is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
A quick out number 1.
Up next for the White Sox.
Into the box, Deonder Navarro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Brett Laurie will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Everett Cabrera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, number 44.
Number 44 will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting number 10.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base.
Right fielder,
Mark Trumbo digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. LaRoche has got it, and the side is retired. Adam LaRoche comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Adam.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2.
Yeah, all hard stuff here to get ahead, but now they're trying to get him out with a breaking ball, and he's not falling for it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Avisail Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Now a ball lined to the left side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit to first. Oh, look at this. The throw. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Evan Gattis will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Left fielder.
Sale has his target. First pitch on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher.
Matt Wieters will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Jonathan Schoop stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Adam Eaton gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Orioles have elected to challenge the
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Here's Melky Cabrera. High and deep to right center field. Jones going back, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman number 21.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ryan Flaherty will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
So 1 away in the inning now for the shortstop, Everett Cabrera. Sale gets the sign. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting,
Jimmy Paredes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
now
Number 44 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1. Still no score. DeYonder Navarro steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ground ball left side. Paredes scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Brett Laurie will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Into the seats, 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
First baseman number 25.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and stepping in is the first baseman Adam LaRoche. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo is there, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Adam Jones will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. On the ground near home. The tag, and he is out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. Number 22 on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Lowry's there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Home half of the 8th coming up, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Avisail Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Squared that one up just a little late. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jimmy Rollins will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Jake Petrichka come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. David Robertson will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. Ryan Flaherty stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the throw to LaRoche is in time. 2 gone.
The batter, shortstop,
Everett Cabrera digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe. Adam Eaton will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gaddis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Melky Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gaddis is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Todd Frazier will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And this might be one of those situations where if you've been around the plate a lot, umpires, they'll reward you with a call that you maybe wouldn't have gotten earlier.
And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 1-0. Good night from Chicago. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox.
Carlos Rodon
Gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Number 44 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Manny Machado will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that could really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Tap fouled at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Rollins. 1 away. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, it's no secret they need Manny Machado to get his bat going a little bit. He's just not doing a good job of getting on base. His on-base percentage is under .250. He just needs to start having better at-bats, be more patient, try to work the count, make an adjustment in his swing. Do something to get on.
Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles held in check there. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Kevin Gossman is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Adam Eaton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Flaherty is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Yeah, I'm looking out for a big performance from the Milkman, Melky Cabrera. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Todd Frazier will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Velasquez sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Chris Davis will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Jeez. After watching this guy swing at 2 straight pitches out of the zone, why on earth would you throw him a strike on an 0-2 pitch? I bet his pitching coach is thinking the same thing. That should have been nowhere close, but instead it gets turned around for a solid double.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is eaten. 1 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Sure, Matty. Melky Cabrera's defense, that's not the reason he's playing at the major league level. He's at best a below average corner outfielder. He doesn't have a ton of speed or a stellar arm, but he does well enough to keep running him out there. I mean, let's be honest. He's a major leaguer because of his bat. Hopefully his defense doesn't cost his team in the long run.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball is just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. And this is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Everett Cabrera will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Standing in now, number 44. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Looking to minimize the damage here. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Manny Machado will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Shot towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in for third base.
Mark Trumbo gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Gotta wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 4. Deoner Navarro will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
This is in the air out to right. Velasquez has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, it must be nice for a manager to be able to pencil in a guy like Manny Machado over there at third base. He won the Gold Glove in 2015. Great offensive player, but maybe even a better defensive player. He's got great instincts, an excellent arm, and very athletic at that position.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Adam LaRoche gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Back at U.S. Cellular on the south side as you get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Chris Davis is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 11.
More trouble here to start this inning, too. They've had this guy's number so far, and now here's a leadoff double on the very first pitch. It's right back into the stretch with the runner in scoring position.
Evan Gattis will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag by Frazier, and he's out at third base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Pedro Velasquez stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Ryan Flaherty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Throw over to first, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
A runner on first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw. And the runner back safely. One-0 count. Here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after. Avisail Garcia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
Into the box now, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Flaherty on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that guy on the mound, he's been on autopilot pretty much all game long, but he's going to have some work to do to keep that shutout intact. He'll have a runner at third here following the one-out triple.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The center fielder, number 1,
Adam Eaton bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Francisco Pena is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
Everett Cabrera in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Let's see now. Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Into the box now, number 44. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Lowry's there. He'll go to the bag for one. On to LaRoche. Just a step too late as they can't get them both.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, that's no surprise to anybody that he's running right here on the first pitch. And these guys defensively, well, they know it too. But that just shows you the kind of speed he has out there, because even with the pitch out, he's still able to steal that base.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Mark Trumbo would be next. Grounded to short. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. Melky Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Pena scoops it up, and a rather easy first out.
Third baseman, number 21.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Velasquez is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Deoner Navarro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Navarro.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. Mark Trumbo heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman number
Chris Davis will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
number 11,
Evan Gaddis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Cabrera. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Matt Albert is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Into the box, Pedro Velasquez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Navarro. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 3.
Ryan Flaherty will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. Rollins is there. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Middle of Brett Laurie will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. Adam LaRoche in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Avisail Garcia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job. Being out there during day games, I can tell you, it is no fun trying to find the baseball against a high sky like this, and here, he just doesn't pick it up.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category, as you can see right here. And when 1 through 9 in your lineup can pretty much all hit for average, you're going to have a chance to win a bunch of games.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Velasquez looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2. Francisco Pena will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
Francisco Pena.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And he misses with it. 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And he reaches reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Into the box, Everett Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, the left side, not really his strength when it comes to contact. Not sure I like this matchup.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Liner towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting,
Number 44 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The throw pulls him off the bag to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Manny Machado strides in, grounded out his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
He's safe.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 7, and Adam Eaton will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Able to make the play is Gaddis, and that's the first out.
the left fielder, number 53.
Melky Cabrera will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hitting machine for them.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there. Deontay Navarro will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is... Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Chris Davis will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And this is taken out there by Rollins for the first out.
The left fielder,
Evan Gattis will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
now batting.
Settling in now, Pedro Velasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Rollins has it. Throw bounces on LaRoche, but he's able to hang with it, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Brett Laurie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now a flare out toward right center. Number 44 onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's the first baseman, Adam LaRoche, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Flaherty giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Hot shot on the ground is short. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is... Ryan Flaherty comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hard liner toward short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Francisco Pena ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. I mean, he's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Here comes the first pitch. Everett Cabrera is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Rollins is there to squeeze it for out number 2. Number 44 will stand in. A couple of singles in 4 trips this afternoon.
Yeah, man, I like the way he's not trying to do too much up there. Just taking nice controlled swings, and it's paid off a couple of times so far today.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And this sails right by the catcher Navarro. It'll be a wild pitch. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Eaton going back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Darren O'Day is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Ready on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gaddis is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The center fielder,
Adam Eaton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Barehanded on the hop. Just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Zach Putnam will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Mark Trumbo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there. 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Chris Davis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Evan Gaddis stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run. Uh-oh, he whips on it.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Todd Frazier will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
To short, hit hard. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out.
The batter, catcher,
Diana Navarro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. In there, strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Brett Laurie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Bounce to first. Cabrera for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Adam LaRoche makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 7-3. So long from Chicago.